Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing an elite clue scroll that I received from Jungle Strike Worms. You need 73 Slayer to kill these monsters, and they can only be killed if you have them assigned as a Slayer task. This is going to be a voiceover video as I couldn't do the live recording because I had to log out a few times. In this video we'll do a small guide on how to do the Celtic knots, and maybe later this week I'll do a video on how to do puzzles. It's just gonna be a guide video, not the whole clue scroll video. So if some of you don't know how to do the puzzles or the knots, look forward to this video and the video next week. When doing elite clue scrolls, you won't need a sextant or a watch or a chart because these clues, they don't have coordinates, and for that reason they make the clues even easier, which is weird because it's an elite clue scroll, it's supposed to be the hardest one. So yeah, you don't have to worry about those things. And when doing an elite clue scroll, you might have to go to a certain area that requires to complete a quest. And I believe the elite clue quests would be harder than the hard clue scrolls quests, if that makes sense. So now I will receive the Celtic Knot and I will tell you guys on how to do the Celtic Knot. So basically there's 3 sets of colors and runes, red, blue and grey. At first you have to only concentrate on the red one and the blue one, and you have to match them in 2 places where they intersect. That would be at the top of where they intersect and at the bottom. So the method that I use is you click the red one once, any arrow, any direction, doesn't matter, but you have to click the blue one into the same direction as well. But you go with the blue one, you have to go all the way around until you see these 2 bottom and the top ones match, as in they have a green circle around them. So you just turn the red one, and then the blue one all the way around. If it doesn't match, just keep doing the same step, and at the end you will just, when they will match, when the top and the bottom ones will have a green circle around them, all you have to do with the gray one is just turn it into any direction and it will match the rest of the circles, and you'll be able to unlock the puzzle. Most people think that this is the most difficult thing to do on the elite clue scroll. It's not. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of clicking, but otherwise it's simple. And there's another thing you should know about these. You might actually match the top and the bottom intersecting places like I just did, but they might not be the right ones. So you just turn the gray one all the way around, and if it doesn't match, repeat the red and blue process over again until you match them. So there is another trick in these Celtic knots. The red set will show you which runes you have to match. The red set will, for example, here you can see the blood rune on the top intersection. And if you don't have the blood rune and the blue set, just don't touch it. You have to have the rune, the exact same one that the red has, and the blue set as well to be able to match. With these clues, make sure you right click them once and read them so you know where you have to go. When you get to the area, all you do is just keep clicking on it and scanning the area until you find your yellow arrow. If any of you guys received the same clue I just received, make sure you get a pickaxe because you're gonna have to mine these rocks, because you have to get to another side of the mountain and there's no other access but the underground access, the Ice Queen. So as soon as you saw which ladder it took, make sure you take the exact same ladder. And just keep going west until you find another ladder that is not surrounded by the gates. So here I received another Celtic knot, and the entire process is the same. But instead of red and blue, this time you're gonna have to turn the red and the grey ones, and there are 4 intersections this time. And I got them pretty fast, as you can see. And then all you do is just turn the blue one and match them. So I have a question for you guys. Do you guys play any other games, or are you just loyal Runescape fan and only play Runescape? I played a lot of MMOs, but Runescape happened to be my first MMO I've ever played. And I played games like Lineage, Aeon, Guild Wars, just the big ones, the big MMOs that everybody knows. And I'm really looking forward to Guild Wars 2, as apparently it's supposed to be the game of the year. And it's been delayed so many times, it's driving me insane. And are you guys gonna be playing that game? Or maybe you're looking forward to any new releases of other games like first-person shooters, adventure games. So please tell me in the comments. I'm really interested to know what you guys play other than RuneScape. And if you guys have any cool gaming videos on your channels, please tell me in the comments. I'll check them out. because watching gaming videos is the most interesting thing on YouTube for me, and that's what made me start doing commentary videos. So back to my clue. Another thing about these puzzles, the Elite Clue Scroll puzzles, I think they're a bit more difficult as they have different colors, different shadings, a bit more detail in them, but don't worry, I'll cover the puzzles in the next video. So for the next clue I had to go Keldagrim, and I believe the easiest way to get there is using the fairy rings and go into snowy area. The code for that is DKS, and from there you just run west down the hill and there will be a huge cave with dwarves statues there, and that's how you get to Keldagrim. And you have to have a quest completed to get into Keldagrim. I don't remember which one because I've done so many quests I just don't keep track of them. And yeah, this is the cave that you enter. And make sure you don't go anywhere around the cave you just entered. Just go, I think it's north, to another cave. It's a big crack in the wall. And then when you go through, you will talk to one of the dwarves and he will take you to Keldagrim. So there's another thing I want to tell you guys about these scanner clues. When you read them, you will see a number and the word paces. My number happened to be 11, as I will show you now. This means that the spot where you have to dig is going to be 11 squares away from you. By squares I mean Runescape graphics squares that you see if you turn your graphics down, you can see squares all over. So that's pretty close, so make sure you run every single area from every wall to every wall, like really closely, so you don't miss the spot and don't... Ouch! I just totally smacked my elbow at the table. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here I'm finding a Gothics wizard, I believe. They are different from the hard clue wizards as they use range as well, but they still poison you, and I suggest to pray magic against them because they're wizards, their magic attacks are much stronger than their range attacks. And bring food, because their range attacks might be quite accurate. So now I'll show you guys the easiest way to get to this island, and you have to have a quest completed for it. I don't remember, just Google cave horrors and you will see where to go. And the easiest way is go Camelot, and south bank of the Camelot they have docks right outside the bank, and just talk to any person and you will see the island on the map and just go there. So when you're doing clue scrolls you have to run around places like crazy, like from one end of Runescape to the other end. If you're doing a hard clue scroll, I suggest please do the fairy ring quests so you can use the fairy teleportations, and have a dueling ring and a game necklace in your inventory all the time, because you never know when you have to go to the bank and get one of those to teleport, because those are quite frequent clues that you get around those areas. And that will just make the whole clue scroll and faster. You'll get from place to place a lot faster, so please guys do it, it will help you a lot. As the video is coming to an end, I want to say thank you guys for watching these videos and subscribing. It makes me really happy to see another subscriber, even though I have like 10 now, but still that means a lot to me as there's people who actually enjoy my videos. I'm sorry that the video is so long, guys. Originally it was 24 minutes, I had to cut half the length. I'll try to make them shorter next time. And here I'm just finishing the clue, and as you guys can see it's another disappointment from an elite clue scroll. Makes me think that they're a bit overrated for their name. You know, level 3 clue scrolls make me a lot more money than these do. And here's the price check. Only made 200k from these, but it was still fun doing. And thanks guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, have a good day.